Alright guys, big MMA news just dropped and UFC 324 delivered chaos from start to finish. From massive fighter pay changes, wild cancellations, controversial decisions, and an absolute war between Paddy Pimblett and Justin Gaethje, the MMA world is buzzing right now. Let's get straight into it. Alright guys, let's kick things off with a lighter moment backstage that caught everyone's attention. Kamaru Usman and Islam Makhachev shared a playful backstage face-off at UFC 324, with Khabib Nurmagomedov right in the middle trying to keep things friendly.
What do you want to say now?
Oh, brother, face hug.
What do you want to say now? No, face on. What do you want to say now? Hey, be nice, be nice. You be nice. Me too. Hey, be nice. I talk good.
Now, shifting gears to something much bigger for fighters across the roster, money. We finally have clarity on how UFC bonuses will look under the new UFC Paramount deal, and this is a huge change. Starting with UFC 324, performance bonuses have officially doubled from $50,000 to $100,000. That alone is massive. But it doesn't stop there. Fighters who score a finish but don't earn performance of the night will now still walk away with an extra $25,000. This move feels like a direct response to long-standing criticism about fighter pay, and for once, it's a change most fighters are actually applauding. Meanwhile, ahead of the biggest fight of his career, Paddy Pimblett was making headlines outside the cage as well. Pimblett revealed a $500,000 custom chain gifted to him by Polymarket, the same company that hooked up Anthony Joshua before his fight with Jake Paul. Paddy looked completely stunned, joking about never seeing anything that shiny in his life.
Gift here from Polymarket. Let's see what is in the box. Oh yeah, little open up case. Jeez. Never seen anything that shiny in my life. Watching the body bouncing out with that round his neck, lad.
He doesn't wear jewelry, but he might be wearing it now.
That's heavy. Literally, that's weighty. Looking fresh, eh?
Sick to death.
Looking iced out. Good little bit of neck strength for me though, holding it up. Shout out Polymarket, look at this bit of kit that I've got around my neck. Hey, you don't see this by ours.
But not everything at UFC 324 went smoothly. Veteran referee Mark Smith appeared to suffer an injury during the prelim fight between Abuz Magomedov and Andrei Petroski. Fan footage showed Smith being helped backstage by UFC staff, with one crew member even carrying his shoe. Referees rarely make headlines like this, so hopefully it's nothing serious. And then came more bad news for the card. Two fights were pulled from UFC 324. Ricky Tercios vs. Cameron Smotherman was cancelled after Smotherman fainted at weigh-ins, and Alexander Hernandez vs. Michael Johnson was also removed with no explanation given. Not ideal, but the show still rolled on. Let's run through some of the key fight results, starting with the prelims. Umar Nurmagomedov dominated Devson Figueiredo with a clean unanimous decision, controlling all 3 rounds. Abba Guta followed with another decision win over Andrei Pulaya. Nikita Krylov scored a dramatic third-round knockout of Modestas Bukauskas just seconds before the final horn. Alex Perez wasted no time, finishing Charles Johnson by first-round TKO. On the main card, John Silva bounced back with a strong decision win over Arnold Allen, landing the heavier shots and doing enough to sway the judges. Natalia Silva stayed undefeated with a controversial decision over Rose Namajunas, not the most exciting fight, but one that sparked plenty of debate online. Some fans felt Rose did enough, but all 3 judges sided with Silva. Then came one of the most brutal moments of the night. Cortez Acosta delivered a crushing knockout over Derek Lewis in round 2. After weathering early bombs, Cortez found his opening and unloaded until Lewis collapsed. That's now 3 straight wins for Almeida, who's quietly putting together a dangerous run. In the co-main event, Sean O'Malley returned against Son Yadong. O'Malley earned a hard-fought unanimous decision, showing flashes of his old championship form but failing to secure a finish. That led to a sarcastic reaction from Petrian on social media, asking if anything important even happened. Fighters quickly weighed in, with Henry Cejudo joking about giving O'Malley a 30-24, while others felt the fight could have gone either way. But let's get to the fight everyone is talking about. Paddy Pimblett vs. Justin Gaethje was absolute madness. Despite being the underdog, Gaethje came out swinging from the opening bell, pushing a relentless pace and landing brutal combinations. Pimblett showed insane toughness, but by the end of 5 rounds, he was bloodied, battered, and coming up short. The judges scored it 49-46 twice and 48-47 for Gaethje, who became a 2-time interim lightweight champion. The MMA community exploded with reactions. Arman Sarukian mocked Pimblett. Islam Makhachev dropped a cryptic line, and Khabib praised Gaethje as an absolute legend, especially at nearly 38 years old. Dustin Poirier welcomed Paddy to the big leagues, while Georges St-Pierre called it one of the greatest fights ever. Paulo Costa highlighted Pimblett's insane durability and even suggested Dana White should hand both fighters $400,000 for that war. Even Nick and Nate Diaz were spotted sitting together cageside, hinting that their long-standing beef might finally be over. UFC 324 was wild, emotional, controversial, and unforgettable, and it set the tone for a new era under the Paramount deal. Thank you guys for watching. If you enjoyed the breakdown, make sure to like the video, subscribe to the channel, and turn on notifications. We'll catch you in the next one.